what's happening.
You're going to go and fight Mr. Cordina out in Saudi Arabia on the Tyson Fury card, no doubt.
Listen, if you'd have said that to me a year ago, 2 years ago, I'd have said, shoosh, you know. But listen, this is what I've dreamt of. To get to share the ring with someone like Joe Cordina as well. He's, you know, 210 world champion in great fights. You know, this is all I've dreamt of these moments. So I just appreciate all the work Queensbury, Simon, and everyone's doing behind closed doors and the position that got me into. That belt Cordina has is what would make it all worth it. You know, I've been doing this from I was 10 years old. 35 now. I mean, that would be a lifetime goal achieved at 35, and obviously my family's set up in a wee way. So, listen, anything can happen in this game of boxing.
£129, 13 ounces for Anthony, the Andy Town Apache Cacace. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, these two competing tomorrow night in a scheduled 12-round contest. It will be for both the IBF and IBO Super Featherweight Championships of the World.
So we'll put these on then before we do what you use now.
I'll try them all out.
We'll try them again.
I'll get my hands in, make sure you get my hands in.
Yeah.
Andy's the man for that job, like.
What's that?
Andy's the man for that job, sorry.
You say what? They do that. You say what? Oh.
Fantastic shot. He's up one. He does not know where he is. Stumbling back to the red corner.
Yes. Tell them up, let me have a wee power to you.
Go backstage and check in with Ali Drew, who's with one of the fighters yet to come on the card tonight, Joe Cordina. Joe, we're here on Fight Night. You arrived to the arena. How are you feeling now you're here And they all say styles make fights. Is this one of the exciting fights you have to watch?
Yeah, of course. We're quite similar. We're quite all good. We've got a good skill set. Both punch good. Both dig in when we need to. So yeah, it's gonna set up for a great match.
How are you predicting that he goes into this fight? What are you expecting from that opening battle?
It's a bit of a last chance to look for him, so he's gonna come out and give it everything. But I wouldn't say I'm in the same position, but
You're not far off a kid.
if I'm in this fight, then big night for me there. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure I do everything in my power to the job.
Certainly a month.
Roman has to have sore finger. It looked alright to me. It looked alright to me. Fucking sore, yeah.
Fucking nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with that man.
Stops them from missing it, bit about does there?
Huh?
Listen, if I land, I reckon I'd
shot on him. He came out of there.
Final words for supporters and members of the
Just thank you for everyone that supported, sending me good luck messages. Sorry I can't get back to all of you, but it means the world, and yeah, love you all.
Best of luck, Joe. Thank you, Ali. Well,
Turkey's in the house.
is in the building. Real royalty is also in the building. His Excellency Sir Cacace.
Michael Hawkins Senior's here. Well, Michael, it's great to have you here in the building with us. It's fucking brilliant.
It's already
Real royalty.
here in Riyadh.
The best competition considering the weight difference. But it's in front of you and equally dancing experience. Destructive way. Yeah. The most important thing was
One of your superstars, I think, he stayed busy. I'm looking at the price for everyone. Looking for somebody who you think is ready to go. Grab him, might be the British time, whatever time. Coming up, grab it. Get him into that position. Get him into
Yes. Everybody's going to be on the chat. And I think we'll get to film when he's on the chat. He will be on soon or... No rush. Whenever. What are you looking for?
On the pod, say 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes. Thank you. Appreciate it.
When you never had it, you'll never lose it. We don't have to watch that good.
Everything your kids like after this, please become a superstar overnight. Next fight, you're set up for life, man. Every fucking effort you've got, everything. Don't be coming out of the ring thinking, fuck, I wish I'd done a wee bit more. That's the last thing you want to do. Just put on this, you fucking head hard. Alright, son? Got it? Got it, boys? Alright? Uncle, I'm telling you, this is your head. Don't be fucking. When people have been sleeping on you, I felt their crying, but it's like, it comes right to the heart, man. You know the thing. Yeah. All the best, Colin. Alright? Alright.
Hello.
said it. I stopped leaving you hanging, sorry. I told you. Cacace, world champion. Unbelievable.
Still IBO.
Is he champion of the world by any chance?
He's champion of the world.
Are you not going to watch him get his belt?
Yep.
And that's come over here confident with Mickey Hawkins, Gordon Ray, Michael Hawkins Jr. Andy, and Ian Mahoon all doing his job. We got from Andy Town, from the whole way over to Saudi Arabia, smash up the champion.
Johnson spoke about you earlier in the week. He said, don't look at... Sorry.
I've got a pot of piss in as it stands now. I mean, I'm just loving life. Forget about the money side of things now. This is a major achievement, and with all the team behind me, everyone here, everyone at home, I'm just super proud, and I love them all.
Look forward to yourself, get them forward.
Already seen on social media, they are dancing in the streets in Belfast, my friend.
Yeah, I'm loving it. Yep, Belfast.
I hope there's a big fucking parade. I hope there's guys.
Listen, I'm going to tell you this now, is don't anyone do a parade or any stupid things like that. I don't deal with shit like that well. I'm a quiet guy. Say hello, congratulations, and that's enough for me.
Well, listen, just a quick one. Simon Legg, your manager, I mean, dreams are made of what he's put in front of you, and you've done the business for him, haven't you?
Yeah, well, listen, Simon came into my life a couple of years back, and to be fair, like, he wasn't experienced, but look what he's done. Look what he's done. See that other belt there? Where he's holding up. He's a man. He's done all this. He's given me these opportunities, and I'd like to thank him and Queensbury, Turkey Al Sheikh, Frank Warren, and I'll be back in Saudi in no time.
Listen, there's only one more thing to say. Anthony Cacace, you are the IBO and IBF World Champion.
I've been doing this for all these years again. I'm saying that again, but it's like it feels like everything is kind of just been yeah. But it's like the fights that have fallen through along the way, the things that have happened along the way, things that have happened in my life, you know, from the start to finish. These have all shaped me to the man I am today, and to do what I done on that night and become IBF champion. I feel like God has mapped it out for me, and this is what I was always meant to do, 100%.
Incredible, by far and away the most incredible experience I've ever had in boxing. You know, one of the best experiences of my life. It was just an incredible moment of just pure joy and happiness when the stoppage came, and it was incredible. You know, goosebumps here thinking about it. It's just a real special moment of my life.
And that's you. Just saying, I had a great time doing something in America. Not one for an hour, so don't say anything, right? Read anything, just sit there.
How's it go? The Moonwalker. Crime Watch. The Coach. And the Master.
You got that one right. So.
Know what happened next? You became the world champion.
Yeah, world champion. It's like, you know, even sometimes I'm sitting in the house and whatever, and so, you know, she would say to me, I just can't believe you're the IBF world champion, you know, and it hits you. You're like, what? You forget about it. You know what I mean? Before this happened to me, and I got this, it all seemed like a dream. Like, you know, I couldn't ever get there. It all felt so far away, but this feeling, the feeling of winning the IBF world title or one of them top world titles is you can't compare it to much, to be fair.
It was one of those very special nights, definitely for everybody, and I think Anto being the underdog really lifted things, you know, and the expectation of people here were, you know, this guy's on, this Cordina's the boy and stuff like that. But Anto had put a lot of work in. He worked really hard, and he's been underestimated, you know, throughout his career really, and it was just terrific for him to go out and do the business.
But I felt like I was at home. Do you know what I mean? It was a strange feeling. You know, you had Ryan Garcia, Roberto Duran, all these, you know, Chisora, all these top fighters that I've never been around, or you know, they're people I watched on TV, and they're just down there about the place. It was just surreal. You know what I mean?
So it gets to Friday and it's weigh-in day. Any hiccups, or was it bang on?
On
weigh-in day.
Weigh-in day, I had to wait, and God's honest truth, from the very start, the weight was perfect. Like, I mean, from the start of the camp, I just made sure I knew I had to do the 10-pound rehydration, and I wasn't gonna get to the end and then drop a lot of weight and then struggle with the 10 pounds. So I done it perfect. The only thing that happened was on the morning of the weigh-in, I went down and there were scales there, and they put the scales down in front of me, and I've gone on. I was a pound over, and you can only weigh in once. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what? Definitely not. You know what I mean? I've got my scales were bang on, calibrated and sorted and whatever. And I get mine. I jumped on mine, and I was bang on. So thank God for that. You know what I mean?
It became very obvious early on in the fight that Anthony had got Cordina's number, so to speak. How do you keep him calm? Because it would have been very easy for him to just jump in and go for it. You know, that's his kind of character, isn't it?
Yeah, so that was my main focus in the corner, was making sure Anthony didn't overcommit, didn't open himself up too much, even when he was having success. So my main instructions were to keep everything nice and tight and tidy, and stick to what you're doing. Don't overcommit. Don't go out and do too much, because Cordina's a fantastic counter boxer. So we didn't want Anthony walking onto a big shot when Cordina was hurt. So it was really about being patient, sticking to the game plan, which is to be tight and neat and tidy.
And as the fight progressed, Cordina came back in it a couple of rounds. What were you saying to him in those rounds? Because those were crucial rounds, I think.
Yeah, again, it was about stay focused, concentrate. We know Cordina's coming in, don't let him back in so much. You know, Anthony was hurting him at times, and it was to really keep that pressure on in a smart and tidy way. Keep the pressure on, don't overly let him back into the fight, because Cordina was coming back into sort of in the middle rounds. But it was keeping Anthony focused and sharp and really on the ball. You know.
What was it like when you arrived in those changing rooms? And obviously I saw those changing rooms, they were pretty special. Did it sort of hit you? Were you pretty calm? How do you feel?
Well, you were with us on the journey, weren't you? Yeah, usually we get out of the taxi and I met Warren walking in through the door. And Frank says to me, you know, do this. Get in, this is, and he kind of put it on the table for me. That was it. And then I went into the zone right from that moment. Into the changing room, you seen it. I didn't sit about. I didn't, you know, relax, lie down. I had the shorts on me. I had the protector on me, boots on me. I was raring to fight. I was raring to go right from as soon as Frank said that to me. I was it.
Something I noticed in the changing room, and it's probably testament to you and your guys. Everybody had a job. Everybody knew exactly what they were doing, and it didn't matter what was happening outside of that little bubble. Everyone was bang on that night.
Well, that's a testament to Mickey Hawkins Senior and Junior. You know, they're very good at, you know, separating people's roles and letting them. You know, everyone enjoys the roles that they play in the team. It's not like people want to do this and you know, some people have to leave the changing room certain times and whatever else, and we had it down to a T. The professionalism in that corner on that night was perfect.
And it showed, because you didn't look nervous at all.
Not one bit. That's what I'm saying. So the biggest fight in my life, Joe Cordina, people thought, you know, he's gonna beat the life out of him. He's gonna stop him or whatever else. And all week, I kind of I fed off it. It gave me that wee bit of extra. You know, I want this a wee bit more. Do you know what I mean? It was good to be doubted.
So we get to 5 minutes before your ring walk, and your very good friend Carl Frampton comes into the changing rooms and gives you a pep talk. Now, some of it had to be bleeped out because we filmed it. What was it like to have Carl in there at that time?
Listen, Carl's been there. He's done it. It was great to have him in there, and I've been around him from right back to the amateur my whole life, basically, boxing career, and yeah, it gave me a wee bit of extra push. Right when he came in, I was in the zone and I was ready to go. He said to me, "Oh, you were stirred into my soul." I was just raring to go at that stage, but that gave me an extra wee. You know, I know he was rooting and he wanted me to do well. The video after, I've watched it 100 times. You know what I mean? It was brilliant. It was amazing reaction from him, and you know, I'm just delighted they fulfilled the potential at the end of it. Cards always said from the start, you know what I mean, I could be a world champion, and he was right. I done it.
Of all the elation that you felt as that fight was stopped and you became the winner, what was that moment like?
It was I just remember, you can hear that there, me screaming, like it was just ecstatic. I've no other words to say, like to use for that feeling. Like, I just remember the nudge from the referee, and you know, he knocked me on a wee bit, and I remember just turning and I seen him putting his arms around Joe, and that whole, I can't even, it's just exhilaration, it's like happiness beyond belief. I've done it. I've done something that I've worked my whole life for. Patty McAllister, Anto Taylor, these people all over the years, Mickey Hawkins, everyone that have put the work on me and have said, "You're going to be a world champion." I've done it. You know, it all just came, hit me all at the once, bang.
Incredible. By far and away, the most incredible experience I've ever had in boxing. You know, one of the best experiences of my life. It was just an incredible moment of just pure joy and happiness when the stoppage came, and it was incredible. You know, goosebumps here thinking about it. It's just a real special moment of my life.
Well, I was stood with Anthony's brother at the time, and we kind of walked to the back behind the ring walk stage where they would come in, and we were watching on the screen, and he was getting the belt and everything, and the place was just going mad. I mean, it was that kind of elation that you just don't get normally. The whole place just was so pleased for him.
Yeah, I think that's really testament to the type of person Anthony is. You know, he's a very likeable person, and we knew how hard the fight was. We knew he was up against it, and to come through it in such fashion, it was such a good victory. I think no one could control their emotions. It was just incredible. Go get him.
What was it like when the referee finally stopped the fight and Anthony's world champion?
I seen it coming, you know, a couple of rounds earlier. It's going to come now, and then you're going to yourself, as the time passed, and it was coming. It was always coming, and once he was in the kind of opposite corner and against the ropes, and I seen the referee just step in, and Anthony turned around his face, and we were in the ring, I think, in less than a second behind him, and it was just all excitement, joy, and pure just magic.
So that moment ringside, I'm stood with you, the boys are with you, and Anthony wins the world title. What was it like for you?
For me, it was amazing, very surreal. I was over the moon for my brother. It was a lifelong dream for him, and I'm glad I done it.
Well, you showed that because you were jumping around, and just it didn't stop for about 5 minutes, did it?
No, it was crazy, unbelievable. Have all family and friends with us as well. It was amazing.
We nearly didn't see it because I wandered off, had the tickets on my phone, and they nearly threw you out, didn't they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Harry Butler, the security, but we got it sorted in the end, so all good.
You sat there ringside to watch your brother become the world champion. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Honestly, it's what dreams are made of.
It's absolutely amazing. You know, Anto's worked over 25 years for this moment, and I and the team believed in him, and he deserves everything he gets out of boxing. That moment was one of the greatest moments of my life, and even the team's life, because it was surreal. It was unbelievable.
So the ref stops it, and Anthony and the whole team in the ring go mad, and you guys, I've got some great video of you guys going absolutely nuts.
Yeah, I don't know how we managed it, but we ended up getting to the aisle, and then from the aisle to the backstage, you know, which was, we just more or less smuggled our way through to the back, but it was brilliant. I mean, that moment, and even going there and looking back at the videos, is a moment I'll never forget.
But the work's done before the fight. You know, in any fight, the work's done in the gym, and the work's done on the roads. You know, so that if you're in good shape to do a 12-round fight, if you're in shape, then anything's possible. You know, and I think I could say now, after Anto had won the title, I can say now that he's probably the best shape he's ever been in.
So I'm fighting Josh Warrington in 12 weeks. So what the plan is that I'm going to fly to Italy for 2 weeks over to my granny's house, and I'm going to spend a bit of time running the hills and getting a bit of sun, but mainly use it as a 12-week training camp for the first 2 weeks to enjoy it. So that's a plan, and yeah, I mean, it's not every day you can do that either, is it?
So listen, Josh Warrington, Wembley Stadium. I'm taking full credit for this bloody fight because, and we'll tell the story. The day after the fight, we were at Starbucks, and you said, "Does anybody know Josh Warrington?" And I went, "Well, I kind of know him." Anyway, a few phone calls later, and Simon's talking to Josh Warrington.
It's nuts. It's just, this is boxing. It's like everything's just, it's like if I was to give advice to any boxers up and coming, it's like, and they're miles and miles away from things, my advice would be, it's all within touching distance, but it just doesn't feel that way. It's all real, do you know what I mean? It's just put the hard work in, the graft, and to get there, you know what I mean?
Why Josh Warrington?
Josh Warrington, he's a great fighter, 2-time world champion.
Like yourself.
Well, yeah. Well, hopefully. Well, we'll see what happens. 2-time world champion, very fan-friendly fight. He comes forward. He's a bit of a puncher. He's also a gentleman, a good lad. I fully respect him. And I'm not going in here thinking whatever anyone tells me about, you know, maybe over the hill and whatever. I'm 3 years older than him. Yeah. It's been a couple of hard fights, yeah. But you know, I still feel like he'd be hungry. and he's going to want to come and rip it from me, I think, 100%.
And of course, Wembley Stadium, the nearly had. You nearly fought there last time. Now you're going to fight there, definitely.
That's it. It's I've eye a lot to Simon and Queensbury Promotions over this last year or two, because even that show that they got me on when Wembley and it never happened, whatever else, but they've been putting me on big shows. They've been putting my name out there. They've been, you know, they've been trying their best, and you know, I appreciate that. On another big show in Wembley, Joshua. Before that, Fury. I cannot ask for any more.
You've got to go back to Wembley on the 21st of September.
Yep, out again against Josh Warrington, who again is going to be a real tough opponent. Someone that's been there and done that, a two-time world champion. He's moving up the super featherweight. We'll see how he goes with that. But it's a real tough fight, but a very winnable fight for Anthony, we feel.
And then a few weeks on, he gets the nod. Josh Warrington. I mean, that's a fight he called for on the Sunday morning. He went, I want Josh Warrington. This is a new challenge and, you know, a world stage again.
Of course, you know, Josh Warrington, he's been there before. He's a top-class fighter, you know. That the team is not looking over him whatsoever, you know what he's capable of. But, you know, Anto will be there, and he's flying right now in training camp, and come 6.5 weeks in Wembley, he'll be more than ready. He's hungry, and he's looking forward to the challenge.
So describe Anthony in 3 words.
A friend, different breed, and the IBF and IBO super featherweight world champion. Unique, talented, IBF world champion.
He's very humble, down to earth, and he's world champ.
Humble, gentleman, animal.
He's very talented. He's world champion, and he is the most pleasant, decent person you could ever know.
So we've had a chat with everybody else in your team, and they've given us their opinions on you in 3 words. I'm going to ask you to do the same about yourself. Give me 3 words to describe Anthony Cacace.
I'm an honest, down to earth IBO and IBF champion.
Anthony Cacace, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You cannot feel this energy. Energy. You cannot feel this energy. Judging
Hiya. Maid's done. Maid's done.
So describe Anthony in 3 words.
In 3 words, I would say he's very humble, down to earth, even though that's 2 words, and he'll be a dickhead as well.
Michael Jr., nice to see you.
How's it going? All good, Jonathan?
Well, this is rare. We've got you on finally. Let's get straight into it. That night, what a night!
Unbelievable, unbelievable. See, this is what I'm talking about. I can't talk. What a night!
Look at the audience.
What do you even say?
You say you're a mate, you're best mate.
Oh yeah, okay. Sorry, this is going to take this. So we'll be here tomorrow doing this.
Well, we've got. So we've asked the whole team to describe Anthony in 3 words. Now it's your turn, mate.
That's easy. Selfish. And the IBF and IBO world champion.
Woohoo! He knows me too well.
Positivity? I don't know. Sorry.
So we've asked the rest of the team to. I've completely forgotten what the fuck I'm supposed to say now. Right. Michael Hawkins Jr. That fight.
That fight.
So this is like carry-on sponsor.
You
This.
can get the team to get the class on me, but as well, we feel better. Absolutely on fire.
Production meeting. How the fuck?
Salim, urology.
This guy, and then I'll mention the rest. What's C. Ray's brickwork? What's his name?
C. Ray, just write C. Ray brickwork. That's all it's on.
I'm talking.
Chrissy at C. Ray brickwork.
Yeah. So we'll do a couple of takes anyway and see what we're doing then. But
Right, so how do we start it?
I know.
Right, so.
Where would you get it? Where would you get it?